If you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. My mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some passion, some compassion, some humor, and some style. I have great respect for the past. If you don't know where you've come from, you don't know where you're going. I have respect for the past, but I'm a person of the moment. I'm here, and I do my best to be completely centered at the place I'm at, then I go forward to the next place. You are the sum total of everything you've ever seen, heard, eaten, smelled, been told, forgot, it's all there. Everything influences each of us, and because of that I try to make sure that my experiences are positive. There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. Music was my refuge. I could crawl into the space between the notes and curl my back to loneliness. Love recognizes no barriers. It jumps hurdles, leaps fences, penetrates walls to arrive at its destination full of hope. Courage is the most important of all the virtues, because without courage you can't practice any other virtue consistently. You can practice any virtue erratically, but nothing consistently without courage. The ache for home lives in all of us, the safe place where we can go as we are and not be questioned. Prejudice is a burden that confuses the past, threatens the future and renders the present inaccessible. I think we all have empathy. We may not have enough courage to display it. A wise woman wishes to be no one's enemy, a wise woman refuses to be anyone's victim. It's one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself, to forgive. Forgive everybody. You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. I learned a long time ago the wisest thing I can do is be on my own side, be an advocate for myself and others like me. If you find it in your heart to care for somebody else, you will have succeeded. The more you know of your history, the more liberated you are. History, despite its wrenching pain, cannot be unlived, but if faced with courage, need not be lived again. I'm convinced of this: good done anywhere is good done everywhere. For a change, start by speaking to people. Rather than walking by them like they're stones that don't matter. As long as you're breathing, it's never too late to do some good. My mother said I must always be intolerant of ignorance but understanding of illiteracy. That some people, unable to go to school, were more educated and more intelligent than college professors. Eating is so intimate. It's very sensual. When you invite someone to sit at your table and you want to cook for them, you're inviting a person into your life. I've learned that you shouldn't go through life with a catcher's mitt on both hands. You need to be able to throw something back. It is time for parents to teach young people early on that in diversity there is beauty and there is strength. I have a son, who is my heart. A wonderful young man, daring and loving and strong and kind. Bitterness is like cancer. It eats upon the host. But anger is like fire. It burns it all clean. One isn't necessarily born with courage, but one is born with potential. Without courage, we cannot practice any other virtue with consistency. We can't be kind, true, merciful, generous, or honest. Whatever you want to do, if you want to be great at it, you have to love it and be able to make sacrifices for it.